Hello, everybody.
I like the intro. That's really good.
Isn't that fun? I made that and I have no idea how it happened. I have no idea. I kept pushing buttons until it did what I wanted it to do. So it's kind of fun,
Well,
but
see, I did that and was on the verge of tears and at the point of thinking, I will never have an intro when I started. For some reason, Andrew had contacted me that day to ask about something, and he was like, "You sound really frustrated. Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No." I just sort of just poured it out on him. He's like, "Oh, well, send me what you got, and I'll play with it." And the next thing I got back was that intro. It was like, "Oh, dude, I mean, like, I bow
yeah.
to you."
Yeah, well, he's been doing an
Check
intro
out my
for me
Buddha.
since last December. So I just gave up and I did my own and I kind of like it and it's happy music, because
Yeah.
I like happy things. So anyway, all right, well, hi everybody in the chat. Welcome to Feel Good Friday. I do have my list started already. So look who I have with me here today, Miss Sherry, Voices from the Swamp.
Who's all
So,
dusty and kind of dirty from boxes. I've been busting down boxes for the last hour that are now empty. I was like, they're brand new boxes. I don't want to throw them away. I just bought them for the move. It's like I'm gonna just break them all back down because there's no tape on them. They just all like they fold certain ways so you don't have to tape them.
right.
And
Oh,
so
nice.
so it was a matter of trying to go backwards from putting them together to remember how to take them apart.
Well, you know what I did with all my moving boxes? I sold them.
I might do
I
that.
sold them. Yeah, I put them on Craigslist and I put them on Facebook on the marketplace. And I sold all the wardrobe boxes almost immediately. And then I sold a whole bunch of the rest of them, and I got them all for free. Well, I had to pay for the wardrobe boxes,
Well,
but
I bought
yes.
it was a 12 pack, 24 pack, something like that, of the file boxes with the handles and the lids.
Oh, nice,
And
nice.
there's no tape to put them together. They all, it like interlocks. You just have to fold them out in the right direction. And
Right, right.
and so it's like I don't want to throw them out. So I think I got my Buddha right there.
Okay, I see the Buddha. I
Yeah.
like this new big room of yours. So we won't look to your left.
Yeah, don't look this way. You look this way, you start
Okay.
seeing some of the mess. But wait, which way? I'm crooked here. Where am I going? All right.
Okay. So thank you all that were here on time. So you got to see my intro. It was fun. But
If
anyway,
you missed it, you'll have to watch it after the show's over.
yeah. Well, there's a shorter version of it. I shortened it up because you didn't want to. I know no one wanted to watch the, whole thing all over again. But anyway, it was kind of fun that it worked. And because I have done fitness and aerobics for 40 years, I had to have everything on the beat. So every time there was a screen change, it had to go with the music. So I fussed and I fussed and I fussed until I got that all, lined up. But anyway, okay, everybody. So if you are new to Feel Good Friday, I'm going to have Sherry introduce herself. We are both streaming live on both channels. So for those of you who don't know Sherry's going to tell you about herself. You can tell them about the slumber party. And then if you got something coming up Monday night, do let them know. And then I'll introduce myself for people that don't know me. And so Sherry, go ahead. It's all about you. Tell everybody.
Oh boy. I'm hot, dusty, and sweaty. We just moved last week. So this week is unpack and try to figure out where the hell to put everything. My brother's been putting shelves and shelving up like mad, trying to find a place for us to put like food and stuff in the kitchen. And but I've been doing this online for a little over 5 years now, and I kind of fell into this community during COVID, during lockdown. And, my mom had just died, and suddenly we were on lockdown, and I was not in a good headspace. And I just happened to, I don't know, some of this stuff, some folks started popping up in my feed, and I started watching it. I was like, wow, I didn't know people did this online.
I
And
didn't know either.
calling had been for a while for me. I knew things were changing and that I was supposed to walk this kind of path, but I didn't have any idea how to go about doing it. And it was when I found this community, and then several of the ladies whose gifts are letting you know what your gift is, so to speak. And they were all like, you're supposed to be reading cards, right? And I was like, I don't even own cards. And they're like, okay, we're going to send you some and you're going to learn. And then you're going to. And so I was like, how do I learn? They're like, you just watch. Do what the person on screen is doing. Do you get the same cards? Do you not get the same cards? Do you get the same message? Do you get a different message? Why do you think that is? And that's basically how I learned. I kind of jumped in with both feet. If I'd have known how much work it took to do a channel, I would have run the other.
Oh my God, it is so much work. You guys in the chat, you have no idea how much work this is. No idea.
And if you have a channel yourself, I mean, it's like, had I have known from the beginning, I would have been like, are you nuts? I don't have time for that. I work 10 hours a day, a regular job. I don't have time for this. And I started doing it before I knew what was required. And by then I loved it so much, the extra work didn't seem to matter.
Right.
I gave up a lot of other things I did in my leisure time, which, okay, that didn't bother me either. So.
Right. Well, shopping is my pastime. So this is actually saving me a lot of money.
Yeah, mine too, except I'm always broke, so I don't get to shop very often. I've done more shopping than usual the past few weeks via Amazon, because they bring it to you.
Right. Well, and moving into
boxes and other moving stuff, and I had to buy a baker's rack for the kitchen, so we had somewhere to put the microwave and the air fryer and whatnot. And it's been hectic, to say the least. And thank God, quite a few of my former students of my brothers came and helped us out for several days. That their young, strong backs did a lot of the heavy lifting, thank goodness. And
yay.
Girls were more than happy to pack up my kitchen and stuff. I was like, yay. So,
all right, good. Okay.
So we're out. We've turned in the keys. I've paid off the final bills from the utilities at the apartment, and we're here. And now I'm like, I walk around in this room thinking, where am I going to put that? It's not a matter of I don't have anywhere to put it. It's, well, where am I going to put that? What's going to work the best for me? So,
yeah. And then you're going to move it anyway, because Mercury's retrograde.
Exactly. So
anyway.
No, going the wrong way here.
Hi, Rowie. So to everyone in the chat, you know how I get when I do these live things. I just want to say hello to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I do have a list. We've got 12 people on the list. So how this works, if you're new to this, and if you're new to my channel or Sherry's channel, please do like and subscribe. And I need about 10 more people to hit my next goal. About 10 more people. So please, if you would. And
I'm 20 away from 11,000, I think it is.
Oh, shut up. I'm 10 away. I'm 10 away from 800.
I remember those. I remember when I didn't think I'd ever hit 100, and then it was 500, and then it was 1,000. Because back then you couldn't do a lot of this stuff until after you had like 1,000 to 3,000 subscribers. And
yeah, you still can't.
And
I want to start a membership, and I can't do that until I have 1,000 subscribers. And I have to have watch hours.
Watch hours. That's
so
the thing.
yeah.
because I know in the beginning I only did live streams, and in the very, very beginning, I only was a guest. Was scared to do anything on my own channel, because I didn't know what I was doing. So I would just pop in as a guest on somebody else's channel, and it took a while, and I started doing some lives, and then everybody started. You need to do recorded shows too, so that people can go in and watch them, and that'll help build your watch hours. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. Okay, I'll do a recorded. It's a lot of, in the beginning, a lot of, well, you need to do this for that. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Explain.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you. Well, I just became a YouTube grown up. I'm now paying for StreamYard so I can simulcast, and I have an intro. So now I'm a YouTube grown up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm almost there. I still need a website.
Oh, I built the website right away because I've built websites, so I have to redo my Pilates website and tarot cards and all
I
that.
am
I just never
totally
ends.
lost when it comes to that. I've tried to do it a couple of times, and I'm like, okay, I'm just royally effing this up because I don't know what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
I just keep abandoning it, and keep thinking, well, maybe eventually something will click, and or I'll find a site where it's just point and click and work my way through it. I don't know. I just, because I don't want something that's just bleh, I mean, it's like if I have a website, I want it to look nice and
Right. Well,
whatever.
the simpler the better, and I have to rebuild my Pilates website. So anyway, I'll tell you guys that are new to me. I'm Sabrina, Tree of Life Inner Guidance. I am not new to doing any of this. I'm just still kind of new to YouTube. I started studying astrology 40 years ago, and I'm hot and sweaty like Sherry too, because I just got here from my other job, fitness stuff. I also obviously read cards. I do have my own Oracle deck. If you're not familiar
It's
with
a really
that,
cool deck, y'all. Be sure you get it.
and I am designing a tarot deck right now, and it is so much work. And I have 3 more decks in my head, and I just got a hit for another deck the other day. So this is all my own photography from Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's a very bright, happy, easy to use deck. 60 cards.
It's a fun
And
deck.
it's a fun deck. The tarot deck is going to be bright and happy too, but it's intense, and it's really super intense doing a tarot deck. I am stunned. But anyway, I also study the Nordic runes, and I have a degree in counseling. So most of my channel is a lot of pre-recorded videos on the new moon, full moon. If there's something important coming up astrologically, I come on and try to help it make sense.
Yeah, astrologically, that's over my. I have tried to learn astrology. I get the basics of. I'm a Gemini. My moon is Aquarius. My rising is Aries, and that's about the extent of what I know. And any deeper, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
It's a lot, when I first,
I just don't get it. So
well, it's not something you can get right away. It's not like, okay, the
no.
King of Cups means a very sensitive, emotional ruler that's looking out for his people. That meaning doesn't change. The planets move around, and it's, when I first started this channel, it hasn't been quite a year ago, I was on with Bobby, and we did Star Talk. And I didn't realize, I mean, I had forgotten, because when you've been doing something for a really long time, you forget how much there is to it. So I had to break it way down. And that's what I do on all my talks. So, and my mission is to start an astrology class. And I have just been so busy since I got back to Santa Fe. So keep that in mind.
Talk about doing one of those, of like just doing like a basic.
It's super basic, bare bones. It'll probably be called bare bones astrology, from the ground up, or from the skeleton up. So anyway, that's what I do in my channel. Now let's talk about what we're going to do today. We have 75 minutes. I have a list of 14 people right now. So what we're
Okay.
going to do, Sherry and I are both going to draw 2 cards each, positive affirmation cards. This is no personal questions.
Now, you know
So,
that now that you're paying for StreamYard, you can star the ones that you want to save. All the way to the right, there's like a little star emblem, and you click in that, and it'll star them and put them in their own column.
okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing the stars, but that's okay. I already made my list.
Okay, well,
But thank you. And I'm on a tablet, so mine
that may
works
be
very
different.
differently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm on a regular desktop, so
Okay. So what's going to happen is Sherry's going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Thank you very much, VNW. And we're going to read for you. And what you'll find is if you're watching the replay, go ahead and stay, even though we're not drawing the cards for you in particular. There's absolutely a theme. Every time there's one of these shows,
and there
there's
could be a message specifically for you that's actually a reading for someone else, and you're listening, and you're like, "Oh, whoa, she's talking to me." I get that all the
yeah,
time, you know.
right, exactly.
Because
Yep,
I don't get to
exactly.
interact as much in the chat and everything during my normal time because I'm at work. But I usually have an earbud in, so I'm listening. And so a lot of times I'm hearing readings for other people, and it's like, "Ooh, that would hit close to home," or that's what I need
Yeah.
to do. And so, and for those that are clicking, I subscribe to your channel. That's fantastic. Make sure you click the little notification bell that pops up when you click subscribe, and it's going to say personal, all, I don't know, a couple other things. You want to click on the all. That way you
Oh,
get
yeah.
notified every time we go live, every time we drop a video, every time we make a post on our community tab or post tab, they call it now. That way you'll know. Because if you just click subscribe, you will randomly get notified when we're
Yeah.
doing
YouTube's
something.
not real good at those notifications.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
anyway,
to me, all should be standard what it goes to when someone subscribes, and then if they want to change it up after the fact, they can. But
okay. All right. So I'm gonna cut off right now because we've got 15 people and I have a
okay,
client in 75 minutes. So
all right.
so we're gonna put on here draws closed. All right. And then I am just going to go through my little list and hopefully I got everybody in the chat right now. And I'm kind of super bossy with this stuff because I want to make sure you all get cards. All right. So I have Jennifer, Rose Blue, James, Cat Goddess, I Am Fit, Mari, Karina, Rita, Elaine, Gina T, J Cat Lady, Rowie, VNW, Nancy J, and Connie. Okay, so
Yeah.
you have to be here to get your card draw. So here's what we're going. Jennifer, Rose Blue, James, Cat Goddess. Let us know you're here. And we're going to start 2 cards each. Sherry, you're my guest. You'll draw first. So whenever you're ready, we're drawing for Jennifer. We're drawing for Jennifer.
All right.
Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Whoops. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this.
Oh, okay, Vian.
No, there we go. Okay, Jennifer.
Cat Goddess is here. Yes, please hit the like button. And after the show is over, come back in and leave a comment in the comment section. That helps boost the algorithm and pushes the channel out to other viewers that maybe not have seen us yet. So James is here.
Okay, good. So Jennifer, 2 cards. Whenever you're ready, Sherry, rock on with your bad self.
All right. My bad self feels pretty meh today. All right. First up, we get I make a positive impact. That is your little mantra to put on your bathroom mirror and read it to yourself every day. And it says, you have the power to positively change someone's day, week, or life with a small gesture. Be mindful in your interactions with others and spread love and light. You are a beacon of happiness that illuminates the path of those around you, near and far. So keep that in mind. And then I got moon circles, and that stands for support. So as you do this, you are supporting here. And that goes back around and comes back at you. So
All right. Thank you, Sherry. All right,
you're
Miss
welcome, ma'am.
Jennifer. I am drawing from this Law of Positivism deck. Okay. All right. So the first card out, these are very pretty cards. This says, my body is a manifestation of my energetic state. And look how she's just floating joyously in the water there with the full moon. Okay. Then the second card I got for you, Miss Jennifer, I let go of limiting thoughts that are holding me back. And these are really beautiful cards. All right. So those are for you, Miss Jennifer. All right. Next on deck, Rose Blue.
All right.
She says,
Rose.
hi, Connie. Here, we'll put that one up. All right. Rose Blue. This is for you. All right. And thank you again, everyone, for being here. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and all that jazz.
All right, Rose. When I feel tense, I remember to relax all of the muscles and organs in my body. Everybody says, yeah. So it's taking that deep breath, counting to 10, whatever it takes to bring your pressure down. Take a deep breath. And then from the Moon Magic deck I got, it says, I seek truth and focus. It doesn't want to focus. I seek truth and act upon my realizations. So there you go. My camera's funky. I don't know. It doesn't ever want to cooperate.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Sherry. Rose Blue for you. All right. No, Cat Goddess. All right. Violet, I added you because you're in my fan club. Other than that, we're going to probably have to be done. So Rose Blue, this is from the Surrender deck. And this is a super cool deck. It has great messages. And this says, oh, there's a pretty boy on here. This says, surrender the drama. Don't get jealous, James. You're still my second boyfriend next to Bobby. Surrender the drama. See, he's a pretty one. Okay. This says, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Stay centered. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Okay. And then this little card deck, I love this little card deck. This says, how I feel is okay. I don't need to explain it.
There you go.
So there you go, Rose Blue. That's what I got for you. All right. James, speaking of boyfriend, James, I'm sure you're still here. We love you too, James. All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 2 cards for James. You're welcome, Rose Blue. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. It's Friday.
Thank God. Except it's the wrong Friday because that means I got to go back to work one day. Okay, James. My peace is protected. Imagine a bubble surrounding you. This bubble is a safe space, a consistent environment where you can maintain your peace, relax. Your mind is clear and focused. Accept a life of peace and serenity. And then from our Moon Magic deck, it says, my words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. Yes, they are, because he is constantly sending that out to us all the time.
Okay. Wow, I got the same card again. I get a feeling I know what our message today is going to be. All right, my boyfriend James, my other gay married boyfriend James.
They're the best kind.
Absolutely. They'll shop
I
for
have
shoes
several
with you.
myself. They're the best kind.
All right, so this is from the surrender deck, James. And this says, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. This is why I go out at night and walk. It's to calm my nerves. And this very same card came out, and you guys are seeing me shuffle. So I think we're going to get a message with this, with the body business here. This says, my body is a manifestation of my energetic state. So if you are kind of crazy and upset or nervous or anxious, you're going to feel it in your body. So this is a good representation of kind of going with the flow and trying to relax. It looks like she's playing with she could be playing with dolphins in there. So, all right, James, that's what I got for you. Thanks for being here. All right, so we have Cat Goddess is on deck. Yeah, Mercury is in Gatorade right now. Okay, and then we have I Am Fit, Mari, Karina, Rita. I Am Fit, Mari, Karina, Rita. Get ready to tell us that you're here. All right, Cat Goddess, you're on.
Okay. Moon memories. Sometimes it's very, trying to think of the right word. Sometimes it's very soothing to your inner soul to reflect on things from the past and kind of remember things that have happened before, happy memories, people that are no longer with you, that kind of thing. So it's just remember that memories from the past are meant to be happy memories. And then I got beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. And so we're talking in inner beauty, not what's here on the surface, because we all have different surfaces, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay.
That stands for more is inner beauty, inner peace.
Did you say beauty is in the eye of the drink holder?
That'll work too. Especially if you're at a club at night, you better believe it.
There you go. I remember those days. I'm over it.
Ooh, you and me both.
I lost an entire decade between 1980 and 1990. I don't know what happened. I woke up in 91 and 92 with the business and a house. I don't know what happened.
Mine, it was like mid 70s to early 80s, and then I got married and got pregnant and said, okay, I gotta.
And then you had to grow up. It's unfortunate.
I gotta be a grown up now. I'm a mom.
Yeah, I never did that. Okay. So I know what our message today is going to be. So here we go. This is from Louise Hay, How to Love Yourself cards. Okay, I love Louise Hay. This says, with every breath I take, I'm getting healthier and healthier. There you go, Cat Goddess. My body is a mirror of my inner thoughts and beliefs. I nourish it with good foods and healthy exercise. I think this whole theme today is going to end up being take care of your body. And then look at this beautiful Sagittarius right there. Of course, I'm partial to Sagittarius considering I am one. I strengthen my inner world to meet my outer world with grace.
I like that.
Yeah, I like this card deck too. So there you are, Cat Goddess, TGIF. All right, so we are on to I Am Fit. Okay.
Here. Yay.
All right. Okay, so Mari's on deck, Karina, Rita. Not a margarita, but that's coming tonight. You better believe it. You're welcome, Cat Goddess.
All right. From the Romance Angels Oracle deck, we got reconciliation. And it simply says someone from your past is returning to your life. So there's someone, a friend, a lover, a family member, whomever. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything on a romantic bent, but just someone important to you from your past is going to be coming forward in your life now. And that can be a really good thing. And then it says, my personal growth is unlimited. Harness your power to develop your strengths. There is no limit to your personal improvement. Take time to understand any areas in your life that require further growth. There is nothing standing in between turning your good into great. So you go from a seedling all the way up to blooming.
Okay. All right. I am fit from the Louise Hay deck. Louise Hay deck. My business is prosperous. I rejoice in other people's success because I know there is plenty for everyone. And then this card come out again. So this is the theme that I think that this is going to turn into, we need to take care of our bodies and that we don't have to explain why we feel the way we feel. We just feel that way because this card came again. How I feel is okay. I don't need to explain it. So
There you
there
go.
you are. I am fit. Okay, Mari, I know you're here. I just got to find you. There you are. All right. So for Mari.
Okay. From our moon magic, I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. So there you go. You've got a journey you're about to embark on. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're actually physically walking away and going somewhere. Just means that there is something happening in your life that's going to be a new journey for you. And then I got, I love myself exactly as I am. I no longer wait to be perfect in order to love myself. So, yeah, this very much feels like we're going into a self love theme here.
Yeah, well, I think what happens, you guys, is because the whole world is so stressful that we get cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and then we start picking on
About
ourselves and then we make ourselves feel bad. So, yeah, so I think taking care of yourself and being okay with your feelings and all that is a good thing. So, all right. Okay. Boy, yeah, this theme is coming out. All right, Miss Mari. This says surrender worry. See how she's swinging along there? Hey, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe, let them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart. Have faith that spirit is guiding you always. And then from the law of positivism, I release negative thoughts about myself and my life.
I like that.
Yeah, this is a nice deck. Okay, I got it from Hay House. All right, thank you, Mari. So Karina, Rita, Elaine, Gina. Karina, Rita, Elaine, and Gina. That almost sounds like a song.
I
All
was going
right.
to say, man, we're kind of
All right, there we go. Okay, Karina.
okay. First thing I got is moon madness. Avoid drama. If you can, at all cost, avoid drama. You will sleep better at night. Trust me on this. I know that firsthand. And then from our moon magic deck, I get I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility. And so that's a really good place to be, is perfect possibility.
I hope you all are seeing me shuffle these cards because I am shuffling a bit. And the same card come out. So I know our message today, my friends. Okay, so Karina, let's see what we got. All right, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. In other words, it's summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. Get your butt outside. Take a relaxing breath and break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. And then I also got, you can see this beautiful card here. And this says, movement helps my energy and emotions to flow. So this is kind of saying, get outside, go for a walk, get out in nature and move your body. Your body's meant to be used. So there you go, Karina. Thank you for being here. All right, Rita. There you go. So Rita, and then Elaine, Gina, and Jay Cat Lady.
Okay. You get the yin moon, and it says accept help. That can be the hardest thing that a wide margin of us have trouble with, is asking for and accepting help in any way, shape, or form. Because we want to take care of ourselves. We want to do it ourselves. Even if we put ourselves in the hospital, making the attempt to do that. Avoid doing that and accept help. And then from our moon magic, we get, I am courageous and powerful. And the more you ask for help, the more courageous and powerful you become.
And the more people will come running to help you out of the woodwork when you least expect it, especially if you're moving.
Amen to that.
Okay. All right. So, Rita, here we go again. I got the theme here. I know and affirm that my body is a friendly place to live. I have respect for my body and I treat it well. I affirm positive things about my body and I tell it I love it often. So there you go. And then from this adorable little tiny deck that I love, I envision my highest self and start showing up as her. So envision your highest self and start showing up. That kind of blends right in with the background, doesn't it? All right. So there you go, Miss Rita. And thank you for being here. Okay. So next on deck, Elaine. I did see Elaine here. There we go. All right. And then we have Gina, J Cat Lady, Rowie. Gina, J Cat Lady, and Rowie are on deck. Hi, Elaine. Thanks for coming. Oh, I think we'll go this one first.
Okay. You got the domicile moon for abundance. It says abundance of good things in all shapes and forms. It seems you found your place in life, even if you don't realize it yet. You have found it. It is there. And then from our moon magic, we get, I know myself deeply and find myself worthy.
Yeah.
And that's very true.
Okay. All right, Miss Elaine. Are you kidding? Look what I got again. You guys,
this is a message that everybody needs to hear.
Okay,
today.
Obviously, everybody needs this message. This is like the third time. My body is a manifestation of my energetic state. So this is why I said, if you are all wound up and your cortisol levels are high and you're crazy, you're going to feel it in your body. So find some techniques, deep breathing, relaxation, go for a walk, do what I do, mix a margarita in your Yeti and go out for a walk. All right. And then My heart space is abundant and flowing. So that's what I got for you, Elaine.
Very
Okay.
good.
All right. Thank you for being here. Okay. All right. And Gina. There we go. So Gina's on deck. Okay. Then J Cat Lady, Rowie, VNW. Gina. Okay. Jennifer, have a chat with your body and ask what's going on and how you can help.
All right. Miss Gina, you got Moon Maybe intuition. This is informing you that there is no real need for you to ask any questions because you already know the answers, at least deep down. Follow your intuition. And then your Moon Magic card says, I will persist. My will is strong. Again, another important message.
I love that little moon magic deck.
I do too. It's great. I always forget to use it. I forget I have it.
Okay. All right. So, Miss Gina, here is what I got for you. This is beautiful. Surrender to miracles. All right. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Okay. And then look at this. The cow jumped over the moon. That's actually Taurus right there. I am not afraid to step into the edges of my comfort zone. And I highly recommend stepping right out of that comfort zone. So there you go, Gina. I hope that resonates with you.
The comfort zone is nice to visit in short little spurts, but don't stay there. You stagnate.
That's for sure. All right. Hi, Torchwater Oracle. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, J Cat Lady. I saw you here someplace, didn't I?
Yeah, I just saw her a minute ago. It seems like it.
Me too. I'm looking. J Cat Lady, are you here? J Cat Lady. Not Cat Goddess, J Cat Lady. You're welcome, Gina. Thank you for being here. J Cat Lady, are you still here? Hello, hello. All right, we're going to skip her. We're going to go to Rowie if she shows up in a minute. All right, so Rowie, I see you are here. I hope I'm saying your name properly. All right, so this is for Rowie.
All right, from the Moon Magic, you get gratefully, I surrender my struggle. Followed with ring around the moon, protection. So when you surrender your struggle, you will discover protection of all ways, shapes, and forms that will surround you and just makes you bolder and more at peace than anything else.
Okay. All right, so you guys, I got another same card, getting the theme, so you all need to be listening, because I'm pretty sure it's a card for all of us. All right. Oh, nope, that's good. Okay. So this says, with every breath I take, I'm getting healthier and healthier. Yeah, this is definitely about the body show here today. Okay, and then on this side, my body is a mirror of my inner thoughts and beliefs. I nourish it with good foods and healthy exercise. Okay, and then we have the cow jumped over the moon, but a different message. It is always the right time to start. So there you go. And we've got a new moon coming up early Tuesday morning. So that might be your good time to start or lay the groundwork. and your ideas. Okay, and then once Mercury goes direct, you can implement all those ideas. Okay, well, thank you, Rowie, for being here. All right, V and W. I think I saw you here someplace. Yes. There we go. All right, V and W.
Okay, VN, you got moonbeams. Focus. This is telling you it's time to get a little more serious and focused when it comes to making your dreams come true, because only you can make your dreams come true.
Only you.
And your moon magic card says, I am magnetic. I am magnetic to what I want. I repel what I do not want. There you go.
Best message today. Okay. All right. So, V and W. Here we go from the law of positivism. In prayer, I commune with the universe as my dearest friend. I connect with the strength and wisdom of my ancestors. V and W, I think your guides are wanting to have a chat with you. I think you should reach out to them. That's what these two cards are saying to me. If there's something that you're looking to change or do or something, I think your guides want to have a talk with you if you sit down and talk with them. Okay. All right. And thank you for being here. All right. Nancy, Connie, Violet, Nancy, Connie, Violet. And I did add Torchwater and Maureen on the list because we're making good time. I just have to be done in 45 minutes. Okay, so Nancy, are you still here? Nancy, 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 calling Nancy. Calling Nancy. Oh, hi, 4. All right, we got 4 on there. So Nancy, are you still here? Hi, Nancy. Okay, Nancy's here. Okay, thank you for letting us know. All right, for Miss Nancy.
All right, Nancy, you got drawing down the moon knowledge. What this is telling you is that there are some things we know because we intuit them. Drawing this card suggests that you're wiser than you know, but that to answer your question, you will need sacred knowledge that can't be found in a book or online. You have to look within. And then you get, I am loved beyond measure. And I think that when you embrace that, the other one comes true automatically, because then you're opening up to your own wisdom and your own power.
Okay, Miss Nancy. So the surrender worry card came out again. You guys are watching me shuffle, okay? And I'm doing it super loud so you can even see it. So Nancy, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body, focus on the power of your heart, and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. And then also surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. Isn't that the truth? If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So that's what I got for you, Miss Nancy. Thank you for being here. Okay, all right, Connie B. Connie B on deck.
All right.
See you
Oh,
later. I am fit. Have a great weekend. Thanks for coming.
thank you. Okay. Connie, you got Moonlight Enchanted. It says there's something magical and enchanted about moonlight, whatever it touches turns a beautiful creamy silver. Something is doing this in your life now or is about to. So move into a more enchanted time or cycle in your life. If you believe, you have to believe in it. And then you get, I gather more wisdom each day. And that comes from believing in what it is that you're looking for.
All right, Miss Connie. I focus my thoughts on abundance and gratitude.
I like that card.
Yeah, it's very pretty. It's a beautiful deck. It was even more beautiful because it was half price.
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes it really nice.
Yep. And then this says, I am grounded and centered. Well, that's awesome for you, Miss Connie. You have a beautiful Friday and weekend. All right, Violet. Violet Strange. Okay, for Miss Violet.
You get moon rising, truth. So as you seek truth in your life, it will help to settle your own heart and your own constant worries about yourself. Even if it's a difficult truth to face, it still will open doors that will help you resolve those issues as well. And then your moon magic card says, I am loved beyond measure. And I love the back of it.
Oh, I love that.
That it's a different picture on each one. And I just like that one. Like, oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah,
So,
those are beautiful cards. I love them.
yeah.
And Violet, I bet your students are missing you. They're not missing school. They're probably missing you.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so I pulled two from the surrender deck for you, Miss Violet, and this one says, surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And then sometimes this is the most difficult message for all of us. This says, surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So this is a great message for all of us during Mercury retrograde. Kind of rewind, relax, renew yourself, revisit ideas, get in touch with friends that you haven't talked to for a while. Reach out. That's a reach out. I just heard from somebody a couple of days ago that I haven't talked to in eons. She's going to be my neighbor in Arizona. Who knew?
Cool.
Yeah, so fun. All right, Miss Violet, thanks for being here. Oh, you're missing your students too. I'm sure you are. All right. Well, Bunny, it looks like we're going to have time to add you on the list here. So I have Torch, I have Maureen, and Bunny. Is there anybody else in the chat that I did not get? So we've got Torchwater Oracle. Did I remember that right? Torchwater, torch something, torch your underpants, torch something. Maureen and Bunny. Okay, Torch, are you still here? La la la. Torch, are you still here, Torch? Torch might have just dropped
Oh,
by.
Torch.
Okay, so we're going to move from Torch to Maureen. Maureen, are you still here? Maureen? Hello, Maureen. Hello, hello. My goodness, we might be able to wrap this up in an hour. That's a miracle for you and I, Sherry. We can talk for 90 minutes before we even start.
Amen to that.
Okay. All right, Bunny. Are you still here, Bunny?
Bunny's here.
Well, I put that up there. So,
Oh.
all right. Okay, Bunny, you just got here, so I can't imagine that you're gone already, but maybe. All right. Well, we'll read for Bunny. And if there's anybody else in the chat right now that did not get a card draw, speak up forever. Hold your peace. I'm the Queen of Swords, Violet. That's so funny. No, the Star card is my favorite. Star card and Six of Wands, victory. And I can be the Queen of Swords. You better believe it. All right, Bunny, this is for you.
Okay, Bunny. Financial security puts me at ease and makes me feel good about my future. This is very, very true. When you've paid your bills on time and you feel secure and everything's done and you got enough money left over that maybe you can go get an ice cream or a burger, it tends to make you fairly happy. And it says, I am ready for something bigger, better, and brighter. And that financial security will help this come into being a lot faster, or at least it will feel faster.
Okay, yes, 4. You're right after this. Okay, so Bunny, Bunny, Bunny. I'm slow because I'm always shuffling. Okay. I am grateful for all the wonderful things in my world. I express gratitude to the universe often, knowing that my thoughts are heard and appreciated. Okay, that's for all of us for sure. And here, Bunny, this is for you. A nice Leo card. I am more than enough. So there you go, Bunny. All right. Hey, and here we go. This is for 4.
It says,
Thanks for coming, Connie. Sorry, Cherry.
that's okay. It does not matter what other people say or do. What matters is how I choose to react and what I choose to believe about myself. So don't hang everything up on what other people think or say, because it doesn't matter. You only worry about what you think and say about yourself. And then your moon magic is, my words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. And there you go.
All right, 4. Hang on. I'm shuffling away so you all don't think I'm using the same cards over and over again, even though some of the same ones are coming out for sure. Okay. All right. Surrender to creativity. Another creativity call here. All right. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And, oh, look at this. It's a kitty. I let go of fears that are stored in my soul. So that is for you, 4.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. Okay, because I don't want to change it. Okay, well, Bunny, we drew some cards for you. That was just some positive affirmation advice. And it usually ends up being for the entire collective. So is there anybody left in the chat that has not got a card draw? Is there anybody left in the chat? Okay. All right. So Sherry, I have 4 decks here. I'm going to shuffle and draw one of each card for the collective.
Okay.
All right. And then hopefully you'll do the same with whatever decks
Yep.
you got going on there. So cards for the collective.
Okay. Starting with our moon magic, it says, I teach people how to treat me.
Boy, is that true?
Very true. From our moonology messages, you got the void moon, do nothing. Sometimes that's the best feeling in the world.
Isn't it though?
Do nothing. Just
I'm looking forward to that someday.
Yeah, one of these days I'm going to get there. And then I close my eyes, think positive thoughts, and breathe goodness in and out. So there you go. And I choose to feel good about myself. I am worthy of my own love. You don't have to get filled up by anybody else. Fill your own barrel up, and you'll be the stronger for it. And my last one, the universe is my biggest fan.
Oh, nice. All right. I'm almost there, you guys. Slow as molasses.
That's okay.
Yeah. Good. We're going to get done a little early, which is good. I've got a client and all right.
I get to go back to unpacking.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to, at the end, I'm going to show you my favorite card from this Positivism deck. But first out of the gate here, I am grateful for all the wonderful things in my world. So I do think that we need to count our blessings. And when the going gets tough, take a breath and see if you can't find all the wonderful things in your life and think about that. I express gratitude to the universe often, knowing that my thoughts are heard and appreciated. Yes, we did get this card before, but this is for all yous guys. All right, we have Leo here. You are more than enough.
Yes, you are.
Oh, this is good. This is beautiful. Surrender your attachment to results. This is difficult. We have an idea all the time about how we want things to land. And you know, some of the best times in my life have been when things didn't go my way. So remember, rejection is protection. Now the message. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. And you might get an even better outcome.
Yeah.
All right. What is this beautiful card? Oh, this is gorgeous. When I heal, the world heals. Look at that card. That is just beautiful.
Absolute truth there.
That is true. And you know, that's why we have to keep our vibration high, no matter how angry we are and upset and crazy about everything that's going on in the world. You have to keep your vibration high so you can lift other people up. Because if you get caught up in the collective chaos, that's not going to do any good for anybody, particularly yourself. Now, I'm going to show you my favorite card from this, and I just pulled it out of the box because I like it so much. And this says, and this is also for the collective, I liberate myself from emotions that don't serve me. I liberate myself from emotions that don't serve me.
I
So,
like
yeah, I love that card. I don't know why I like stars and I like pentacles because pentacles are money and stuff. So, okay,
that.
everybody. So, Sherry, what do you got coming up tomorrow or the next couple of
I've
days?
got the slumber party tomorrow night. We're gonna do it earlier than normal. Normally we don't start till 10 p.m., but tomorrow night we're gonna start at 8 p.m. That's Central Time because Sherry is exhausted and I don't think I can stay awake until 10 o'clock. And we got a good crew showing up. So we got like 6 or 7 of us that are going to be there. So that'll be fun. Some will be popping in a few minutes late. Some will be popping out a few minutes early because I'm throwing it at a different time and people already have other obligations, which I understand. And I'm doing a guest on the Cool Crone on Tuesday. She's doing a special event for the new moon. And so I'll be joining her for that. And then next Friday, I'll be doing a live at 2 o'clock Central with Linda G, who's coming to visit. So
Nice.
fun.
Nice, nice. What time is that?
2 p.m. Central next Friday.
Okay, next Friday.
So
Okay,
that'd
all right.
be, you're in
That's
Mountain Time, so that would
yeah,
be
that's
1.
1 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just be getting home from work. So,
there
all
you
right.
go.
Okay, good. So let's see. I just uploaded 3 videos on 3 new tarot decks. So if you are a deck collector or you like to see the decks and what we think of them, they're pretty cool. I like them.
I'm so behind in doing that. I used to do
Yeah.
that every time I get a new deck, and then I started getting so many decks, I didn't have enough time to.
Yeah, well, that's what I felt like doing yesterday. And I have to sit down and do a new moon video, which is the next thing I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm hope to get a new moon video out tomorrow or Sunday. Sunday night, it's Sabrina Sunday on Judy's Healing Fire. I'll be on then. And Thursday night, the 16th, I have to hone down the time yet. I'm doing Cards with Friends. And Scott is coming on with me. Scott Scorpio Santero. I think Judy's Healing Fire will be there. And Curtis, what is the name of the name of his city he's in? Something Creek Oracle. He does the Nut House with Gigi.
Yeah.
So, we're going to do favorite card decks.
Is it Cypress Creek? No, it's
No, it's something like that. I can't remember
Circle Creek. I can't remember the name of it.
We'll get the name of it here. I'm going to look it up here. Only I have to find it. Something Creek, because I think he's Gigi's cousin, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so yeah, I will. Anyway, that I don't have the information up for that. So what we're doing is this week we're going to show our favorite card decks and why. And you'll get a little in Creek County Oracle. Thank you, Jackie B. I knew it was something Oracle County something. Yeah, the Creek County Oracle. Yeah, hi, Jackie. So anyway, we'll be doing that Thursday night. I'll have a new moon video up. I'm on with Judy on Tuesday. And then we'll see about, I don't know if I'll be doing Feel Good Friday or not. I'm about as pooped as Sherry is. Because
I've got several recorded videos that I need to get done. I got a few done, and I got a few more to do.
Yeah, it's this.
It's like
you
I
guys,
unpack
you
a
have
little bit, and then I take a break, and I'll either watch something or I'll record something, and I go back and unpack for a bit. Then I come back. I've been trying now that I'm hooked up and I can get online. That first week was a killer because I was completely cut off from everybody. I had no internet at all.
Oh
So
yeah, that's a lot.
that
Well,
was
I run almost everything off of my phone, so I can work from any place as long as I have my phone. So
well, I mean, I
anyway,
was able to check in with my phone, but I can't do the shows and the recordings and stuff. It just, I'm not adept at using the phone and trying to chat with people. I'm not, it's like by the time I get the first two words out, there are three conversations ahead, so I listen on the phone, and that's about all I do. So,
yeah.
um,
So okay, well, hopefully everyone can stay for my 30-second outro if you missed my intro.
we'll
So
get
I want to thank you all very much for being here, everyone in the chat. Thank you, Sherry, so much for being on here.
thank you.
I will stop in the slumber party. I have no idea how long this event is going to last tomorrow, but it's a ribbon cutting for a brand new Pilates studio, and I work there, so I figured I probably should be there. Yeah, probably. So anyway, all right, everyone, have a great time this weekend. Thank you
I
so much for
know.
coming here, and I'm gonna hopefully push the right button so you can see my outro. That's what it's called on YouTube, outro. So all right, bye bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.